Hello and welcome back to episode 100 in Manufactio. This is a long series. Since last time, I have been working a little bit, mostly just preparing the research we needed. So last time we had all of this just about empty. So I've been working on filling everything up again. It takes a very long time. I have also been adding another one of these. So it's been running for a while. They're just both feeding into this compactor. So that's running nicely. And we're getting dark matter here. This is just about running out, but to be honest, it's been doing quite well on the electrodes. I'm quite satisfied with that. I have replaced one of these. It's sitting over here. I'm just converting that into sand and gunpowder. And yeah, that's a lot. I also went ahead and unlocked the thing. If we look down here, I unlocked this one because it gives me the assembler. And the assembler allows me to do this research and just use this to pump in the items. This is working along, and as you can see, I got about 500 of them. I figured out I needed 1200 or so to finish what we need, so there's quite a while to go yet. First thing we want to do is actually make a space station. That is a vital part in leaving the planet. So that's what we're going to do. And for that we need a second pad. And I built it pretty big. But there's one thing we don't have yet. And I'll just quickly run over here. And we need this thing. Space Station ID chip. That's pretty easy. I mean, come on. We can do that all day. But we need a space station assembler, and for that we need dilithium dust, which is something we get from dilithium ore, which we haven't seen. We don't have any, and I had no clue exactly where to get it, but it turns out it's on the second moon. So let's try and get up there and see what we can see. I'm not sure how we're going to get it up there, but I assume that it will be accessible. And yeah, I also got a couple more of these pedestals, and that is from when I unlocked the assembler. I think I'll set them out here. So what's that? Oh, that's an interesting little thing. Oh, inserter. But first of all, let's get over here. I might want to have a few lamps actually. I mean, we got these tech guns lamps, so let's use it. Yeah, stack or so, that'll do. I hope. And I don't know why we're carrying around dark matter. Shouldn't need it. So let's see. We got this one so we can scan. Well, we, we can use this to determine if we need what kind of mining equipment we need. If we don't find the right things, we know it's not the last method. So first of all, let's select the destination. Secunda. And nope, it is not fueled. So let's see. From you to you. And slowly draining. Let's see, just about there. Anything else I need? I don't think so. Just a fun fact. Getting the items here required about 1.5 stacks of dark matter. So yeah, I'm just happy we have all this set up. Okay, I think I forgot something. Secunda, select. Yeah, there we are. Let's try and get there. Off we go. So here we are, landing on Secunda. Interesting terrain generation. I mean, it's very different. And snowing. And mobs. So let's just take a quick peek around. What do you have here? Snow. Things are dying. What are these? I don't see any mobs. Must be underground then. What's this? That's interesting. Crystal? Can I mine it? Turns invisible. I can. Oh, there's red stuff over there. What's the use? I can make osmium crystals in a crusher. Well, that was not interesting. Is this a structure of some kind? I wonder. Packed ice? Anything inside? Just try drilling straight through here. See if there's anything. No, it's just a hollow. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay. Let's try a few scans. Let's just get the jump borders on. Nothing. Nothing. I don't see any cave openings. And it. Oh, I do see one over there. I don't think this one is any good. There's no tech guns or. Oh, wow, that's a big hole. Definitely don't want to go down there. Let's just grab a bit of snow. There we go. We can at least make some blocks. I probably should have gotten a few stacks of blocks when I went up here. But that didn't happen. So now we're down to using snow. Wow, you went a long way. I wonder, can I dig down somewhere? We will just jump. should be a place. We have over here blue and green. Let's try here. Okay, then we get thing down to just regular stone. And since this is a low gravity environment, I'm just gonna pop these. We can easily get out of here if we do 2 at a time. And I am pretty sure we can find a good cave or something down here. So let me find something. Aha! So I went down to my level 10 just to see what I could get, and my little pickaxe has the smashing thing on it. So I'm getting, I think, ore doubling on the dilithium dust, which is pretty nice. And I'm also finding a bit of electrotine in a few places. So I need a few stacks of this, I think. Fortunately, it seems to be quite a lot of it. And now I got all the cobblestone I need. I did see something that looks interesting on the minimap. So just take the map. What's that? That's this one? This one? There it is. No. This looks interesting. I think there's a structure over there. Plenty of mobs all around. I also hear a lot of mobs dying, so not sure what's going on there. But I grabbed the electrotine since it's a non-EMCable resource. Because why not? It's here, so let's get it. And let's try and investigate this one over here before I go off and... Oh, that's bad. Did I go on? No, I'm still good. I'm not good. I do not want a lava shower. That is just not something I want. So let's see what we have over here. Now it's not a structure, it's just a cave. But let's follow the cave and see what we can get. I can see a few things that would be interesting. This stuff. There's plenty of it. So I'll just go off and get all the things, and when I either have enough, however much that might be, or I run low on oxygen, I'll meet you back at the rocket. So now we are heading back. I got about 3 stacks of dilithium. I hope that is enough. And to be honest, I don't really know what else I can do with it. I can make dilithium crystals, which I have no idea what it's used for. But so far we just need these. First, let's go back to new Minecraft here, and then we'll see. And yes, those big caves are also underground, and there are plenty of mobs in them, and all the mobs are dying. So this is definitely the place to set up a mob trap, because you don't have to do anything. They just die. And I'm tempted to grab quite a few of these for something. Not sure what, but definitely an interesting generation of things. I like the colors of them. I would have loved to have something inside, but those structures are definitely fine. And there we go, back to our base. And let's see how it looks today. Still night, but that's fine. Oop, go. Let's just quickly there, there, like that. That should fill it up for whatever we need next time. Spacesuit needs a refill. Which is over here. And what's this? Destabilized clathrate. Doesn't fit in there. There's all this salt. You can grab the salt out. Electrotine can go in. The salt, this stuff. These. No? No room for that either. What have I got in here? Yeah, these of course don't have anything. I have all these pipes. Let's just grab a few of those. Don't need those either. They live in this chest together with some of the other stuff. We want to switch you back on, and let's quickly see what we've got here. A bit of red research, that's not interesting. Epic loot bag. Yeah, I actually skipped most of the loot things because there's just no sense in it. I mean, I could have picked up so much, all kinds of things, but it just didn't make any sense whatsoever. Don't care about the sea. Let's see, this and this and this. We got those there, and let's see. We needed a few ultimate. We need. Ooh, what's this stuff? Ah, that's easy. So let's get duplicating. We need a few circuits. Two of those. One of those. What else? Aluminite, low density. And I can't spell. Duplicate that one and that one. Okay, first off, just a few of these. And a few of those. Let's see. No? There we go. I think that was it for the advanced. Yeah. And as usual, once we make one of these things that has EMC, We will pop it in here and get a few extras. Just because I can. Next thing we need dilithium, we have that. We need titanium gears. We have one of those there. Yeah, okay. 10 is perhaps a bit more than we need. But who cares? So, space station assembler completed. That's good. Let's pop that one over here. Yeah. I still need to get out of the spacesuit. But, let's see. You are happy. And let's get out of this. There's no need to wear a spacesuit when we are on the ground. We are going to need it a little bit later, but that's fine. What I have done though is I made a bunch of concrete. Because I feel I need concrete for building. It's not a very techy material, but it's what I think I want to make my space station out of. And I, of course, want plenty of light in it. So I got myself this. So if we look over here, I got my space station assembler. It's done. And what I want to do first is actually, we need this one. We need space station ID chip. So we need a new linker. Do we have a linker? Nope, I don't. I wonder if I can just copy the one over here. I probably can. Yep. And this one is getting low on fuel, so let's just park it over here so it can refuel. There we go. And we need a circuit. Here. Oof. And you go in there, and there we go. Aha. So you will go back there, and we got ourselves a space station chip. That's good. We will pop things in. You will go there, and I'll just keep that last one. Thing is, this one needs to go there, and for now we'll just keep this here. Now, I need a pad, and there's a difference here. This is the launch pad, that's the thing I'm using over here, but in space I want a docking pad, which is concrete and red circuits. So let's just quickly grab this and duplicate a few red circuits. We just need a bit of EMC, and we should have a bit here. 3 million should last a bit. And yeah, 12 of them are definitely not enough. But there we go. that is enough. That'll give us an 8x8 pad. And that's actually what I want to make my space station out of. Now this is going to sound silly, but this is where my ship is going to land. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. Oopsie. Ah, I think I made a mistake here. I need launch pad, and I need one of these. I misread my instructions. So that was a bit much. They do have EMC, so I don't really care too much. We just keep one of them, because that's what we usually do. So one of you, and the rest of them we just pop right back and say pad. No? Really don't have one? What's the recipe? Oh, haha. I'll just quickly steal one from over here, duplicate it, and we'll be good to go. There we are. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3. And 2, 3. There we go. That's going to be our initial thing in space. Very simplistic, but this is where we're going to build from. And that's why I need all the concrete, because let's just quickly run over here. I got my builder here, and while you can't quite see it, I'm going to build this thing as my space station. It's a giant blimp-like structure, and that is actually what I want to use for my what do you call it, space station. No, no room. Down there you go then. We need a bit of battery. Do we have HV power? Yes, we do. I think I'll grab a few more and then just charge them all up. Yeah, now we got this part sorted out. I got 16 of them charged up. That took forever. One thing more we need is a satellite bay for our rocket. Now, that's no big deal. We got everything we need, I think. Or at least we can EMC up what we need. Yeah, plenty of those. And a few rods. Well, hiccups. Thank you very much. Now this one needs to go back in our new rocket. Or improved rocket, whatever you want. We'll just Come on. What are you doing in there? You don't belong. Just go there. Ow! I forgot I had this one on. And now I forgot to drop off the titanium rods. I'm really good at this game. There we go. Now I did make one change after I put up the second of these furnaces, and it is hook up my nuclear reactor over there to HV power. So now I got an HV line all the way to the ground. Yeah, that's not too nice. Let's see. We need to disassemble it. Add the rocket bay, the satellite bay. We can put that there. Scan that thing. That's good. We can make orbit. We can do everything we need. So please build it. There we go. Now we got everything we need. Over here we got a space station thing. Let's see if we can scan this. Oh, it needs a satellite bay as well. And we forgot to duplicate it. Because it is totally EMCable. Let's see, we need one of those. Let's see if it will accept this. Is it working? Well, it would be working if I gave it power. There we go. Moving at a fairly fast clip. Let's see if this is acceptable as a space station. I hope it is. Because then we'll get into space and get a rocket going. Hey, lights out. Let's see what happens. No? Oh. Like. No? No can do? Ah. I'm sad. Okay. Well. We'll just take this one down. And we'll have to replace it once we're in the air. Or in space. Or whatever you call it. Thing is, we don't want this stuff to interfere now. So let's just take white concrete and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Line more over here. Just make an 8 by 8. That should be fast enough. I was really hoping I could just make the launch pad thing, but apparently not. Then once we are up there, we'll change things up. Will you work? No? Scanning? Oh, wait a minute. Maybe it will work. I might just be foolish. Because, yeah, I'm probably just a bit foolish. I needed to click the build button, not the scan button. There we go. At least now we got a subfloor in. Build it. See, now my chip and satellite bay disappeared. And I believe we do get a space station from this. And we also got a nice red color on it. I know it's a bit offset, but it's fine. From what I could read about the mod is that this will actually give it a name. Go. Get away from it. And that'll give us a place to land in the future. No? Oh, there it is. So, space station container. And this. Now this is programmed with station 1, and this is a very important thing. Because apparently, if you lose it, you lose your station. And you will have absolutely no way of getting back to it. So that would be a bit of a bummer if you lost it. There we go. Go in. Satellite bay. One space station container. And guidance computer. We remove the planet ID chip. Put in this. And we are completely out of fuel, so that's what it is. Just quickly grab our yeah, we're probably out of solid fuel or something. Never mind. Deal with that a little bit later. For now, we just need fuel enough. Okay, rocket is fueled, and let's go to space station. Oh, wait a minute. I completely forgot. I got a builder and everything, but I'm lacking my chest of materials. There we go. That is very much needed. Then we'll go up and have a look. See if we can build this thing. Provided I got enough power. Otherwise we'll get down again and get all the power we want. Now the station will of course not be fully equipped immediately. We need gravity control, we need oxygen control, we need warp drive to make it into a spaceship. We need power, because it does require power. Oxygen generation, all this stuff. That's something we'll outfit. I'll probably not do that on cam because it's boring just having to look at me rebuild what I already did once before. But we are almost at altitude now. And this thing should automatically deploy. So let's just see. There we go. And well, let us descend towards our space station. I can see it on the minimap. I can't quite see it yet, but I know it's there. Except I made one mistake, which is probably going to, well, maybe not kill me, but definitely try. Which means I have to immediately launch from the rocket and get back down to Earth. Yeah, well, I forgot to bring my spacesuit. So let's just see what happens when I land. I haven't been in space without a spacesuit before. Yeah, I'm not going to leave my rocket. I'm just going to head straight down. I'll be right back. Okay, now we're back, so let's get out of the rocket and very carefully come down. There we go. And we want builder to be centered there. And let's just see, it's way up there. I need it to go 1, 2, and 3 to that side. No, there. And so let's just see. How does that compare? Well, I can't see anything. So let's actually bring it down to 0, -10. -10 sounds good. We should then be. Oh, okay. -10 was a bad idea. 0 seems a much better idea now. There we are. So now we can judge. And nope, the 3 there is not the right thing. We need 3 there. Nope, -3. Would be a much better solution. E negative. Let's just do 15 just to. What was that? No? Okay. 18 then. Yeah, that puts it over there. So -3 would be the right place. We can always get this moved a little bit. And of course, now I got 2 overlapping things. So that's an issue. And we'll need to knock a hole in the roof, but that's fine. We can do that. And yeah, so you have seen this happen before. Put it up there, and I gotta get back and get a lever. But once I'm back, I'll have all this built with a nice little hole up there. And let's just see, do you get any power? No, not yet. go. Just wait and see. But I'll be back when I have built this thing. Okay, now I got my lever back and all this is ready to go. And I adjusted my sphere here. So this I think is a decent placement. I'm planning on at least one deck here. Might add 2 decks in certain areas. On the other hand, I can't remember. Can I? I think I can step on these. Let's see. I wanted just a couple more up. So if I put this one at 2, yep, that's the one. Whee! So remove that. We got all of these. Let's see what happens. It's definitely building something. It's getting very dark. Oh, I needn't have worried. This is definitely fast. Okay, I think it's done. It's very dark, but it's done. How about that for a fast build? And we'll put this one over here. Now this is fully enclosed, and we can just switch it off again. Wow, that didn't take much energy. No, we don't have the. Do we have? No. I thought we had a light level something. Apparently we don't. I wonder, can I use. Get down again. Thank you. If I go in here. I think I actually need my sphere again. But this time I want this one at 1. And not hollow, but solid. Okay, let's see what yeah, that's not quite what I was expecting. It is 1 thick, yes. How about if we go -3 then? Is it going out the back wall? Nope. Well, I have no idea what it's trying to build. Mm, hmm. It's definitely going there. Is it going somewhere else? Oh, it's going that way now. And one trick that if you did what I just did and changed the settings, then the blocks don't disappear. If you then go in, set them back again, like this, activate and deactivate, then you remove them all. Oh, this one was 21. And that's the third dimension. So that's definitely right. Ah, never mind. We'll get a building gadget for it. But first of all, I need some lights in here, so let me light up the place. So while I was down here collecting the materials we needed for the next step, I saw that we have finally reached more than 1000 of these things. Oh, that was odd. So let's just have a quick look in the quest book, because we did have a few things we wanted to do. We need oxygen control. That's fairly easy. So my thought is we might as well make it a fully functional spaceship while we're at it. So we needed 200 of those. That was fairly easy. 200 of those. What was the last one? There's just blue. There we go. S013. 031. Yeah. So let's see. CO2 scrubber. Easy enough. Oxygen vent. Easy enough. What's this? Carbon collection cartridge. Oh, ho. I wonder if we have any of those, or I have to set up one of the routing machines again. Let's see. And as I understand it, these are actually single block machines. Let's just check our hollow thingy. Do we have any? Bum, 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 bum. Nope, it doesn't look like. So that's good enough. Other thing we want is gravity control, because that is decent. And that's just about 200 of each of these. So we just spend another 100. It's not like they are difficult to make now. And then we need the anomaly research from down here. And then we'll just see if we got everything we need. I do believe we have it. This one is slowly running out of resources. There we go. Area gravity control. That one I think we did have in here. Didn't we? Yeah. So let's just see. It's not really doing what I want. Is that? No, that seems a bit off. Well, it might actually be. Yeah, okay. So, what was those blocks again? Gravity controller and advanced machine structure and energy in the middle. Yeah, fair enough. That's easy to make. So I was working on the next few bits we needed. This is CO2 scrubber and oxygen vent. Got both of those, plus a fluid tank with oxygen. I think that'll last us for a while. I also got these. I have no idea if we need them, but they unlocked together with the CO2 scrubber, so I guess we need them. The next bit we need is the area gravity controller. And we need an input block and some machine structures, that's fine. Another one of those, we got that. These we got, but this one we do not have. And that is actually, let's see, unlocked through the warp drive. And it should be just about ready. Now we need to make a warp drive structure, and we also need to make the gravity control. After that we should have everything we need. And what are we here? 95. 96. 97. This one is pretty fast. Yeah, we got just a little bit too much, but that's okay. So one more, and we will be done with the warp drive. There we go. Warp drive check unlocked. Let's get back here. Away from the noisy area. And let's see what it takes to make the whatever it is we need. There we are. So that's a warp core. It requires a nether star and ultimate circuit. Yeah, that's not too bad. We do have I think we need to make 2 of these. What was the rest of it? Those circuits in. So for those, we need the low density. There, a bunch of them. Super easy to make. And I had I think it was 16 we needed. No, 8. I can't count anything here. Wasn't it? Yeah, 8. Then a few titanium plates, which we got a bunch of. Then we needed 4 of these, and we need the advanced machine structure, which is there. So, what did it say? Multi-block machine, yeah. We need 2 of those, 1 of these, and that should complete our anti-gravity controller. Whoopsie. Let's have a look at warp core and see if we can see something. So we need a bunch of titanium blocks. What's that? 1 gold block, 7 titanium blocks. Yeah, well, I can do that. Well, let me just find the rest of it. Okay, now we got it all. We needed 15 titanium blocks, 2 gold blocks, the warp core, machine structure, an input hatch. So that's it. Now I think it's time that we get upstairs again and finish out the rest of the spaceship. The only thing I lack is a water tank or two. Since we've got two there, we just grab two of them. And we should have everything we need. So, spacesuit on. Destination, yes. We are heading to the space station, so see you there. So we're coming up on the spaceship and landing inside. Whoosh! Hehe! That is perfect. Now I know I am missing a few things, but first off, I actually want to set up my reactor down in the bottom of the ship. I think I'll grab one of those. Let's see. I want a 9x9 in the middle. So let's see, we need to get out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I did bring a building thing, so let us use that. No? Man, I thought for sure that we could do it. Apparently not. Well, fortunately, we know how to build this. And I decided to go with a 2-layer. So we need one more there. And I do believe I got all the materials I need, otherwise I'll just have to go back and get a bit more. But I should have everything. It's not rocket science, it's just nuclear science. Let's see, I want my vector controller to be there. With input and output on either side. I want these thingies. Whoa. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just add those. Now I don't know if we need this many output ports, but I do want to have them just in case. Go, and where did my fuel rods go? They're probably sitting up here. There they are. Now these are pretty easy to make. Oh, I think I made it slightly too big. That's okay. Matter. It just means I could expand with another layer of rods. before this was all done. Why am I still having 9 of those? I have no idea. Anyway, let's see. Can I build with this? Nope, I cannot. But I can at least enclose everything here. Is again just putting in all the things and almost there. There we go. Now these we are just going to plug it in. Like this. Just fill it up and we should get everything covered in water. There we go. So do I fill it up again and do the next layer. Done. Why is this? Okay. There we go. And we are done. Now it's just a matter, do I have enough of these? I probably don't. So add one layer of this. And have the final inside layer here as glass. There we go. Reactor complete. Active while this one is below 75. Go, and you will say when it's on it's 0, while it's off it's 100. Same as we have down below. There we are. Let's see, we can fill up with fuel, which is all the way up here. No, there. Don't need all of this anymore. Oops, wrong thing. Fill it in here. All of that can go out of the inventory. And I believe this will easily power our ship. So, what's the matter? Okay, let's just see. It's jumping up and down a little bit. Is that something this thing is doing? Oh, this is output. We still want white, but wanted to output a signal. There we go. Now we're talking. 11,000 arithmetic, and it should switch off just about now. I just want to see how long it takes to slow down. Now it's off. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. And a little bit light on top, just because I don't know what's going to happen. And we'll put one there. No, it missed. Now, where is it? There it is. I need this one for the glass, because I don't want this to be concrete, except for that one. Then we're going to get this one we can. Let's see, we want build to me. Yep. And we will just quickly fill in all of this, including that part. And that's going to give us our silo structure. Because we do want to have this as an enclosed thing, and we need to figure out some way to create an airlock inside. That's going to be a different problem. Okay, but let's just finish this wall first. Easy. There we go. Missing one there. So for now, this is just fully enclosed. We're missing this. And we're missing this. There we go. So still plenty of this left. And yeah, actually, I didn't want to put it away yet, because we need the other gadgets. Because I would like to have this replaced. And I think I put one more. That way we can look out. And I am actually going to do the same all the way down here in the other end. I won't be doing the bottom. That just looks awful if I do that. And I do want to have this placed there. And then we actually do like that. I think that looks better. And I think I want the sides here to be the same. And it's got a fairly good reach, so there, and there. Yeah, that's a lot better. I must say that these building tools, they are becoming quite nice once you get used to how to deal with them. Okay, so next job, I need a floor in here, and then we can start working on the last thing, which is oxygen and all the other things. So we still have 1,000 of those, and we just need to. Can't I get through this? I can. It just takes forever. No, I can't get through it. I need another one like that. Ooh, I don't get it back. Well, that's definitely worth remembering. Where's it there? So if I need to swap it, I need the exchanger, and I need to make an airlock here somewhere. So for now, let's see. I want build to me, yes, and range. However, just start off with one giant long thing to build from. As soon as I'm in range, of course. There. So that's going to be our main floor. Now I wonder, can I... Is that one higher? It is. It's gonna try building up all of it. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. Aha! There we go. That's what I want. Yeah. Now I just need all the concrete. I can't reach. And I can see we are slowly... Oh, I wonder, am I building on the outside as well? Nope, I'm not. That's good. Because I didn't really want to build on the outside. This is good. Very easy. The only thing I can see I'm missing is actually power cables. And once I got all the power cables on, we will actually be able to create all the things. Go. Yep. Now we just need to light it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's light enough. Let's move these things away. Go. We got plenty of space to work with, and I should put some more lights up there, I think. But that's okay. Just going to put everything down here and say this. Actually, I could use this. We don't need that. Don't need this or that or that. That anymore. There we go. So this is all the old stuff, except CO2 scrubbers. We need these and this. We will just quickly grab our concrete from down here. Go. Just need a bit. So this is going to be our makeshift door. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it's going to work. So I wonder, can I place this CO2 scrubber, let's say, here, and oxygen vent next to it? It needs a cartridge, which we have here. This one needs power and oxygen. Well, we can put this one there and say boop. We've got power, but no oxygen. Can we do it? Is it using oxygen? No. I think we might have a volume that's too large. So what happens if I put one more? And where is it? My hammer. Like that. And oxygen vent. Huh. That didn't quite do what I wished. We need to have a small room around it. So that it... Well, apparently I do. So let's just say I build across here. Okay, ran out. I thought 8,000 concrete would be more than enough, but it's actually looking like it's not quite gonna do it. Okay, we nearly cut it in half. Let's just see what it says now. Still oxygen trace, it's not using power, and it's not using oxygen. Well, let's do one more then. I know there's a volume restriction on this, but I don't know exactly what it is. So let's just find out. I mean, it's not a big deal if we need to put in a wall like this. It would actually make kind of sense. That we had a number of sections. So I think that's it. Still oxygen trace. I have no idea how it works. Well, and let's put in a roof. Oops, that was not what I wanted. So if I put no. I'm just trying to reduce the volume here. No, that won't do. There we go. Horizontal wall, that's the one we want. No, we don't want to build outside. Did I build through somewhere? I sure did. Well, we'll have to use the build to me then. Otherwise this will just be a big mess. So let's get into the window and start building. Okay. Again, that should have reduced the volume. I have no idea what this means. Let me figure this out. Okay, I think I had it working for a short while. Apparently you need this one to be set to disable redstone control. And this oxygen trace is just showing where some things are happening. Yeah, I don't quite get it. So for now, let's just accept that that's the way it is, and that these walls are indeed permanent. Next thing we want, area gravity control, and for that we need another power block. This one I actually want right here next to. So let's find the center, that's here, and poke a hole. That is where our block will go. And we need power input, gravity control, and everything's like this. And when I poke it, there we go. Nice machine. Huh. I wonder what this can do. Radius 15, so that should actually have been in the middle. We can change directions, we can do... Oh, we... Still not jumping high. Yeah, that's not bad looking machine. We can still jump very high. Target direction. Now, I just want to know how much power it's using. Oh, that's not much. I don't think it's actually using any power at all. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Um, Let me just get down from here. Okay, I think I got it. Now we are at regular jump. That's good. What you need to do is click this one until it says add, and in a short while it will then become regular gravity, and out here it then drops off. So if I wanted this, I should actually have two of them, one on either end. But that's fine. Next thing we need to build is this machine, and I want to have that in the center. Right? Actually, that's there. Let's remove this one so it's not interfering. Go. So, warp core. I know this one goes there. No, you do not go there. There's machine structure blocks. Yep. Then we have the input hatch. Not there. There. And let's see. Like this. There we go. Now that's a nice thing. I wonder why it's changing colors. I think I'm missing something. I'm most definitely missing something. How do I control this thing? See? 022. Was it not S022? So S0. What is the warp thingy? Did he put an O? Is that no? No. What's the... How do I control this thingy? Huh, that's a good question. Aha, just figure this is the machine we need. Warp controller. So, back down to earth and make this machine. So, I got my warp controller set up. And I also read up a little bit more on the warp core. It seems we need dilithium crystals to be able to go anywhere. I made a few airlock doors, so we can set up that. And I think 2 stacks of dilithium crystals will be sufficient for us. I mean, it's not like we're going a long distance trip. And yeah, let's get to the space station. So here we are again, and we got airlock doors. So, oh, I need a redstone signal for them. Well, then we'll just have to do with our small ghetto thing for now. Now, this one is done. Let's see, where can I put the warp controller? Ideally, I would put it way up here. Can it reach? So, I would have it there. It does actually have what it needs. I have a planet ship here. And it seems that I'm missing something. I'm missing data. How do I get data then? Data cell? No. Did I miss something in the quest book? Laser drill, railgun, space elevator. No. Definitely not. That's the rocket thing. Space stations. I know that there is something, but for that you need the observatory. And that's this one, I believe. Either that or it's satellites that we need to get, and it doesn't look like we can do that either. What's a black hole generator? Well, let's see, can I fuel up my... Nope, we need to reduce gravity just a tiny bit. Can you go down to 60%? Or maybe we can reach it from this side. Almost there. It takes a little while to adjust. Or we'll just make a stair. That's fine. Okay, it ate one stack. see. Okay, warp drive seems to be ready. Warp controller, are you at select planet? Planet list? Oh, where can we go? Oh, that's a good question. Okay, I just don't know how to read. That's all there is to it. So if we go up, we actually have a number of different things we can go to. If we take the planet list, we can see we have Gull, which I assume is Golrith's system, or it might actually be where we are now. Not so too sure. We got my system. The reason I'm here is that when the pack was being developed, we had a number of Golrith asked for suggestions for planets, and I gave one, and so I got a system. So let's just see. Yeah, that's the highest we can go. So we want to go here. Okay. Cost 500 fuel. We got 1,000 fuel. Whoa. Oh, look, we're moving. Flying off into the great unknown. We oh, there. We can have a look out. And we can see in the minimap the big spaceship we got. I wonder how long the journey will be. What does it look like from the sides? Whee! Oh, that's cool. It's a really cool effect. Oh, that's dark. Let's just put a lamp on each of these. I mean, I think this is moving. It seems to be going. Still seems to be going. I wonder how long it takes. Orbiting space. Oh wow, look at this. I wonder what this is. I think we have arrived. You can't see it from this side, I think. Now we can see there's something down there. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's have a look. Wow. Did I find a black hole or something? What can we see from down here? It definitely looks like we're above a planet that's spinning very, very fast. And I think we have arrived. As there's just no indication of where we have arrived at. What does the warp controller tell us? Yeah, okay, it says we have arrived at my planet. So let's go down and see what there is to see. I mean, we should have the fuel. So off we go. Okay, that I did not expect. Let me just try and figure that one out. So I still can't read. I'm now at not orbiting a planet, but that's actually a solar system. And if we go in here, I got a few planets. I suggested these three: Niflheim, Muspelheim, and Ginnungagap. And Golrith added these from somewhere. Not sure who suggested these, but this is the place I want to go to. So let's walk there. That shouldn't take too long. And once we're there, my rocket should be able to reach. So let's just go and wait and see. So what we were seeing outside the window before was actually us being outside the solar system for it. So whenever we arrive, I'll see you there. Okay, there we are. New world. Let's go in, select the destination. We are going down there. Perfect. Let's see if we can get there. Whoosh! Off we go. Bye, ship. It's a very grey world. I wonder what it'll look like when we get there. Okay, we are descending now. It appears to be night, and we're in the ocean biome. We are getting closer, closer, closer. I can see water. I hope I'm not landing in the water. I imagine that could be bad. Um, so yeah, we are actually in the water, I think. I have no idea where we are. I can't see anything. What's this? Looks like there's something here. There we go. Now we got lights. And I can't jump. So it seems that this is a heavy world. But jumping, nope. Well, that is not what I expected. I wonder what we have over here. That looks interesting. Have I shrunk? No, I can't get up. Hmm. What happens if I take off the helmet? I'm still good. Well, I still have my scanner, so of course we could give it a scan. Nothing. Nothing. Ooh, there's another island over there. Doesn't look like we have any ores anywhere. And my rocket is way down at the bottom of the ocean, all the way down there. Yep, there she is. And it seems I can actually dive pretty well with this suit. And it's liking like crazy. Well, this is the planet I wanted to see. But is it near everything just a tiny bit larger than normal? I can't get up anywhere. That's very annoying. Well, anyway, I have reached the end of the journey in Manufactio. I can go back, get all the materials I want, build on this planet as well. It's got a nice sky, a different sky anyway. But to be honest, I'm not too excited about basically restarting the pack for a new planet. Just doesn't make sense for me. It has been a long journey. I've been playing this series for over a year, playing the pack for almost 2 years now. That's actually quite a long time. And it's been quite fun. Lots of new concepts, changes to a lot of things, and this landscape is amazing. Don't know what that was, but I think this will be the end of the series. I have nothing more that. But you can go away, thank you. There is not much else I can do. I can just take this one off so I'm not using my oxygen unnecessarily. But there's basically nothing left for me to do. I could, of course, let's be honest, I could, of course, complete all the quests. These, hold on, this is just additional crafting tables. Don't care about that. I could set up all of these things. I don't need them. Logistics wise, bigger bins, bigger storages. I could go AE, but no. I could go down a lot of the other options, but I don't really feel a need for it. It's a little bit sad. I've been playing for so long, but there's just not much more I can do. I could make an orbital laser drill, make big holes in the world, could go down this way. It could finish all the challenges, but most of this would just be EMCable. Then I could go to creative power, creative fluids, creative items, and that's just even more silliness. So, with the final look, new landscape, I'll say bye bye and see you in a new series.